guys, what's up? I'm Brian here, doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm reviewing Transformers Generations Titans Returns Hot Rod, and I think this toy is okay. This is the first time that I got Hot Rod as a deluxe class figure. I never got the G1, never got the Animated, never got the Classics, and the only other Hot Rod I have in my collection is the Generations Legends. That is pretty much it. So I was really excited that they were coming out with a new Hot Rod. It was very hard for me to find this guy, but eventually I did find him, picked him up, and it's just okay. That's pretty much it. I am super glad that I finally have a Hot Rod, but it's an okay figure. Let's go ahead and jump into the alt mode. I think the alt mode is fantastic, except for the gun placement, which you can take it off. It's just big and obnoxious and weird, and I just don't like it on top of there. But you can plug the guns onto the side like so. And the main reason why I don't like that is because it takes away from the nice deco on the front here. You do get a little bit of that flame deco, which is very nice. Could be a little bit bigger, but I think compared to what's going on for the robot mode, I think that's fine. You do get some paint. He could use some more, but I think for what he's got, he's actually not bad. Some paint on the front, which is very nice. No real paint on the back, but you do get the gray molded bits right inside here, so that's nice. Painted spoiler, that's completely in yellow. I don't know why they had to paint that. They could have used a molded yellow, but they decided to paint it, and it doesn't look that bad. It's just, I know that that will eventually be chipped away and look different over time. The wheels could use some paint, but I think overall it's nice. I like the shaping. Now, I've seen some people complain that the shaping of this is not exactly like the Generation 1 Hot Rod. But I don't think that's bad. In fact, I find this a little more exciting. So I kind of like this a little bit more because there's more going on with it. As far as the Titan Master is concerned, you could plug the Titan Master on the top here, or if you combine the guns, you could plug the Titan Master onto the gun. But the main thing that you could do with the Titan Master is open this up, and you got a little spot for the Titan Master himself, which is very nice when you consider his introduction in Transformers Generation 1, where Spike, or I think it was Spike. No, it was it Spike? I can't remember which human was which. I think Spike was the first human, so whoever, whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyways, the human guy, the kid, could jump into the car. It's been a while since I've watched a Generation 1 episode or the movie, but you can do that with this toy. It's just a different character altogether. This is Firedrive, I think that's what his name is. I can't remember. I've got the box somewhere, but I'm not going to go through everything just to find it. Let's see. Is it right there at least? No. So... oh, I think I found the box. Okay, it is Firedrive, yes. So anyways, he is mostly gray. Very boring, but I kind of like that. I don't know, just the contrast with this guy, I kind of think it looks cool. And then you take a look at the head, and it's mostly red with the white. So it does look a little off, looks like a mask, but it doesn't look bad compared to the Galvatron toy. I don't know, it's just... that might be me, but I kind of like the look of this guy. So, anyways, with that said, I love Hot Rod in his alt mode, but let's go ahead and jump into the robot mode. Which, by the way, little turbo jet thing, very nice. And the piping on the sides, I love that. So, anyways, transformation, what you want to do is pop these up. Oh, and by the way, adding the Titan Master inside here, sometimes you could forget that during the transformation, and halfway through, I'm like, oh god, I forgot to take it up, or take it out, and I already partly transformed the backpack. And sometimes the head gets in the way when you're trying to add that into the cockpit, or take it out, so just, you know, keep that in mind. Anyways, continuing on with the transformation, what you want to do is rotate that around, and just leave that like so. pop out the sides like that, and open this up, and rotate the waist around. So very simple, very basic transformation on this guy. Flip up the feet like so, and close these back sections like that. So there you have the legs. So we move up to the top of the transformer. We want to open that up, flip that down, flip down the chest, flip down the hands, and flip up this little back piece. And there you have Hot Rod in his robot mode, but wait, he's missing the head. Well, he is a Titan Master after all. He's got a couple of guns. Let's add that first. So you can separate them or combine them however you wish. And you can add the Titan Master inside that if you want. But I like to leave them separate because I think they look very good. Oh, and that's another thing. What you want to do for the elbows is, what I like to do is rotate them out slightly and then untab them. There's a little tab inside there. I'm not sure why they decided to do that, but hey, I'm not going to judge them for that. And then take the Headmaster and do the traditional transformation, collapse him, or close his legs up, and then add him to the top here. Now, one thing to note is when you add him, you want to not have him forward but back. And what I mean by that is there's a little tab inside there that I've noticed sometimes gets in the way of the Titan Master trying to go inside that. I don't know why they decided to do that. Maybe it's to hold the Titan Master inside it. Actually, yeah, that's pretty much what it's meant to do. But the unfortunate part about that is sometimes you can get this Titan Master to be jammed inside. Well, not inside, but jammed to where it doesn't go inside is what I meant. What am I saying? Words, words, words. Bad, bad, bad. Grammar. And, let's see. There's the Titan Master on top of him, and there is Hot Rod in his robot mode. And, he looks the part. He looks very good. You know, he's got the orange, he's got the yellow, he's got the red. He does have the spoiler on the back, which I wish was a bit bigger or higher up, because you don't really see that from the front, and that was one of the most notable traits of Hot Rod, was that giant spoiler. But I don't think it's that bad for the toy, and you can see it from certain angles, so that's good. I like the shaping of him. I know that a lot of people did not like the look of his arms because they thought that the arms were a little too long. I'm fine with them. They don't look that bad in person. I especially love the pipes on the side of his arms. Now, that's a traditional thing for most other Hot Rods, but I still think that's a good look. The one complaint that I really have on him, which really makes him just an okay figure and not a great figure, is the joints. Oh my god, they're bad. Well, not too terrible, but I've seen better. I'm pretty sure that the Skeletron figure for Transformers The Last Knight is much worse than this, but it's definitely not great. I've noticed that on this arm, it's fine. Like, all the joints, the elbow, the ball joint right here, that's perfectly fine. On this side, it's a little too loose. Like, it's just hindering on the side of floppy to, well, not that, I don't know what I'm saying. It's almost at the edge of being floppy, is what I tried to say. And in some positions, he'll just kind of flop around. So, I don't know what's with that. I don't really know how to explain it. It's almost floppy, but not entirely. This joint is pretty much floppy. Like, it's pretty much pointless. And then the knee joint is crap. Just crap. There's nothing really helping that knee except for the other knee. So, yeah. One of the biggest concerns I had about this was the feet. And the feet aren't bad. They actually seem to be one of the tightest joints on this toy. And the fact that the knees had a double joint, I was thinking, oh, that's going to be twice the fear on this toy. No, this joint's not that bad. It seems to lock into place once you flip up this little bit right here, so that's not bad. But yeah, the joints aren't good on this toy. At least half the joints aren't good. His chest looks very nice. I like how they tried to take away some parts of the chest, but still have him have that nice looking flat chest. Yeah, it does have the engine on the front there. I don't think that's a big deal. But I like what they're doing, and they show a little bit of detail through that. I like the design. I like the proportions. I think that's pretty cool. The shoulders are big, but I kind of like that on this guy. And just overall, again, I like the style. I like the look. I like the design. I almost want to say that he's a really good figure, but it's the joints that really hinder it. Which, to some people, that's not going to be a big issue because some people just pose their figures and have them standing on a shelf. So, not that big of a deal, but for me, it's still a toy. I want it to function as a toy, and it just doesn't function as a toy too well. I don't think it absolutely ruins the toy, but it just doesn't make it a fantastic toy. So, anyways, with that said, there is one more thing that I forgot to do, and that is size comparisons. Here is him next to Chrome Dome. He seems to be just a bit taller. And then here's him next to Galvatron. Now, Galvatron does tower over him, but this is the Hot Rod version, so I understand. And also, I kind of like that. I don't know. Just the fact that the good guy has more of a challenge compared to the villains. I don't know. I think that's a pretty cool look to it, so yeah. And I'm pretty happy that I finally got a Galvatron and a Hot Rod in my collection. I think that's pretty cool. So anyways, with that said, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time.